Welcome back, boys. We've got three of us again
Yo,
now.
Finally
Rare
back.
that we're in the
coming
same
back.
location, though. LB's got an interview today.
Yeah,
What's
maybe
going on in
that's it.
Norway?
Not much, man. Just got here on Wednesday morning, and then just kind of went for a little walk around the city, and then um, I've got a friend here that I met like in 2021. I've been meaning to come over for a while, so yeah, I finally just sort of booked it a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
But yeah, just been mooching about really, a little bit of work, and yeah, walked around the city on Wednesday. Yesterday I went to like a couple parks. There's like a big sculpture park, which is like a big like tourist attraction. So I went around there and then just kind of yeah, literally just mooched about all day yesterday. And then there's like a short hike up a small mountain, and then on top there's like a restaurant. So I went there last night and had pizza, which is cool.
Nice.
And
I
then
don't
yeah,
mind a little solo trip. Do you like it? Walking around by yourself?
yeah, it was quite nice. I felt like you just kind of I don't know, you just it's like a little adventure. I didn't have maps on. I think I
Yeah.
turned maps on just to get like in the right direction to the park, and then
hmm
yeah, just whatever came across, like a little coffee shop, stopped in there for some food,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's quite fun.
Yeah, if it's a country you haven't been to before, or just a city you haven't been to before, it is a little adventure.
Yeah,
You just, you'd, you kind of see more stuff when you're by yourself as well, because you can just, you're not distracted by anything, you're just walking around, aren't you? So you take it in a bit more.
yeah, and like when there's less planning, or like there's just less of a schedule, I think it just makes it more. Yeah, if you just go and walk around, like yeah, you find some stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, it makes it quite nice, like spontaneous.
So I guess now I can be guilty of it as well. I'll go to Chat GPT and I'll say like I'm visiting this. Like where do I need to see? And it'll give you like the five places you need to see. And then if you just follow that, it can be pretty boring, kind of, because that's just going off probably reviews from pages that might have bought reviews. Like you don't, I feel like you don't get the real experience, do you?
Yeah, especially if you like, it's good. I think it's good if you come and meet someone who's like local because they know all the like the
Yeah,
little
that's
spots,
always the
like the
best.
yeah, like the non-touristy spots that everyone, all the locals go to, and
hmm
they're normally like way better anyway.
How
So
long are you out there for?
just till Saturday tomorrow night. I got my flights at like midnight, so got another day tomorrow, and
Yeah,
then yeah, fly back.
you work in there as well.
A little bit. I had a call, a group call yesterday with the mentor
Mhm.
guys. I was going to have like two calls today, but
Yeah.
both of them have wanted to reschedule, which is kind of all right to be fair.
hmm
We're off to like a nice Airbnb. Yeah, I think it's near a lake, so that could be that'll be quite nice.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, just gonna chill today, I think. Do a little bit of work here
Exciting.
and there. Yeah, but yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I know you've just come back from a big trip as well, Ocean, haven't you? So
Yeah, yeah. Got
I want to
some
hear
news
about
for
that
us.
too.
Yeah, just got back on Monday. Been gone for like 3 weeks. That's why the timing's just been like really bad.
Yeah, it's
It's
flown
only
by
on
though.
a yeah, literally it's gone so quick. But it was good, man. I really enjoyed the last weekend was the weekend that I was playing.
Right,
Did San Francisco and then the next day did Chicago,
Damn.
that
and
looks sick.
that was good. Yeah, both very different vibes. The San Fran show was more. It was a club at night and it was a bit more intimate, maybe like 100 people max.
hmm
Mm.
But then Chicago was like a daytime thing on the beach. I didn't even know there was a beach in
Ooh,
Chicago,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
and there
yeah.
was like at least 1,000 people, maybe even slightly less or slightly more,
No
roughly.
way.
Mm.
Definitely the biggest crowd I played to, but yeah, it was great,
Sick.
sick.
It looked like you got a good reception from everyone when I saw the clips.
Yeah, it was so it was surprising, man. Like you just don't know like who you're reaching, innit? You
hmm
don't know who really knows you. But I
Of
literally had a
course.
guy come up to me and he was like, "Bro, I drove like 6 hours from Minneapolis to come and see you play." And I was
No
like,
way.
"What the fuck, bro?
Whoa.
That's sick.
That's just crazy." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it was nuts. But yeah, man, I need to go back to Chicago. I need to check it out even more. I didn't get enough time to see the city.
Yeah, yeah. I've been to Chicago once. It was with my old work though, so I felt like I didn't really get to see it either because I was just working. I had like one
Mm.
day to explore, like half a day to explore. I
Hmm.
went to that beach that you're talking about, so I wonder if I went to like the bar that you were playing. There's quite a few on
Maybe.
that strip, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I think that bar that I played is like one of the main ones. So
Mm,
Right. Yeah, it
that's
seemed like a cool city. I just wasn't there long enough either.
yeah, you know what I've figured out as well? Chicago people love Chicago. Like they're always
Mm,
talking about like how good it is. I didn't meet anyone that was like said anything negative. It was like this is the best spot. You need to go check this out. You need to go here. And everyone was
yeah.
so friendly in Chicago. It was really surprising.
You know, I've got a bit of a mad story from Chicago. Not too crazy, but it was just weird. So, me and my boy were out one night after work, and we just got chatting to some local guy from there, and he was telling us about a party that's going on. And we were already drinking, so we're like, "Fuck it, let's go with him." And obviously, everyone says don't go to South Chicago. And we're walking
Mm.
with this guy for ages, and we're all just like chatting. And then I'm like checking the map after a while, and I'm like, we're not even near anything now. We're just walking, and then you can start to tell that you're in a bit of a sketchy area. So I was saying to my boy, I was like, I think we should just bounce, you know. And he was like, yeah, I think so. So we ended up like leaving this guy, and it's like, well, we're almost there, man. We're almost there.
Oh my
We're
God.
like, nah, we're cool about it. It's a bit late now. We're working the next morning. Didn't think anything of it, and then we woke up the next morning, and my boy like rang me and he was like, "Yo, put the news on." So we put the news on, and the guy we were with the night before was just being interviewed on the news because someone was shot at a party.
Oh my
Oh no.
God.
It's the party he was taking us to, but obviously we bounced. But it was just bad that he was the guy we were with, and he's just telling his story. It's like, "Yeah, we were just
That's
at this
crazy.
party," and fucking
Shit.
wild.
Good thing that intuition kicked in and you didn't go.
Mm,
Yeah, it took a little while to kick in, but after you're walking for a while, I'm like, we're actually not near anything. I don't feel like we're in the center now. There's just like
Yeah,
7-Elevens and that type of thing.
mm,
man, that could
damn.
have been sticky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Chicago's a mad place.
I heard
But the
it's like
actual city was
mad
sick.
dangerous in the south.
Yeah, supposed to be. Though I see
Kind of like,
Lollipop chilling there. She's just been in Chicago, hasn't she? Been chilling
She's
in all those
basically a
sessions.
Chicago native at this
I
point.
know, yeah.
yeah, she's always
Tapped
there.
into all the rappers and everything.
We need to get her
Mm,
back on the pod. She'll have some stories for us.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I feel like she'd only done like one trip at that point, but she's been
Yeah.
like a bunch of times since then. So yeah, it'd be good to catch up.
Yeah, it's funny because I saw GRM Daily posting it yesterday, saying like,
Mm,
"Oh, this." I can't remember what the caption was, but it was like the first time they posted it, saying, "Oh, this girl makes the craziest trap beats." I'm like, "Where have you been?"
literally like 4 years late.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess
that's
the
crazy.
US are way more tapped in.
Yeah, I guess her sound is like prime like Chicago dark trap kind of stuff, isn't it?
Mm.
So
Her audience is very US heavy, innit?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's so bonkers, man. Like I think just look like if you were to just scroll and see her, you would not think she's a producer at all. But I think that kind of plays to her advantage as well. Like
Yeah.
it's like a nice surprise.
Yeah, definitely. Although
Mhm.
these days I'm seeing the producer community, it looks a lot different to what it was. There's a
Yeah,
lot more
sure.
female producers now. I see tons more popping up,
Mm.
which is good.
Yeah,
It
it's
means
good to
that
see.
everyone's getting into it, yeah.
Mm. And I think it's good that I mean, I know Laura, I think Lollipop says she gets quite a lot of shit comments, but I think it's good that like for them, like majority embrace it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
to be
you
fair,
gotta
I
have
think there's
thin
there's
to be
hate.
on social media. And I'm sure girls get it worse than guys in terms of the comments that they get on their
Mhm.
posts. Maybe because they're not used to it or it's just guys that are hating. But yeah, you gotta have thick skin to be able to ignore that and just think of it as part of the algorithm. It's like, right, keep commenting. You're just doing me a favor, to be
It's just
honest, because you're pushing it
just
out
more
there.
engagement, innit?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, literally. It's almost worth baiting sometimes. Like you see so many videos of like it's like not even in producing, but like top five ranking of a certain like person doing something, and they'll purposely put the shit or what like the shittest ones first, and then everyone's
Yeah.
commenting, like, "Why have you put this one there? It's not, clearly not as good as the first one."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're always gonna get some type of feedback with production because everyone's got their own taste and opinions.
Yeah, yeah.
especially when it comes to something like a mixing video. Like whenever I drop a mixing video, there's always like comments saying, "Oh, but you didn't do this and you didn't do that," and it's like, come on, man, just
Yeah.
I
let
know,
it go.
The
honestly.
mixing ones are the worst as well because technically, I guess there's rules to mixing, but most of the time we just mix how we mix in it. Like we don't
Yeah.
necessarily. I don't know about you, but I never think about it needs to be hitting at this exact minus 3.5.
Nah,
No,
But people in the comments get so triggered, like,
I know. It's so
you
yeah,
know what I
technical
mean?
about it. But
Yeah.
I honestly think like it is because it there's no there's foundational stuff like a song has to sound balanced and like
hmm
pleasing to the ear, but that's such an open term. So, but as long as and you have to understand like the fundamentals of like EQ, maybe a little bit of compression and stuff like that. But it's so open ended because like you've got guys on the far left, not even that they argue it, but like someone like Rio Lever who did his beat breakdown for I think it's a Drake song on not his last album, but maybe the one before. I think Back Outside Boys. And he looks at the project and it's just a loop, drums. None of the drums are even routed to the mixer. He just leveled it in the sequencer,
hmm
soft clipper on the master, bounced it, sent it, boom, placement. And then there's like
Wow.
probably someone on the other side. Can't even think now. Maybe like Al Hug, maybe who does all this like intricate processing. I don't. He's not. I wouldn't say he's too surgical with it, like like you said, like having it minus 3 dB or anything, but he does a lot more on that sort of like processing side to get where he get his stuff done.
Yeah,
Uh, so yeah, it's just like just whatever you enjoy doing, it's all open.
yeah. When I've sat with actual engineers who are mixing full tracks with stems, they do go into a lot more detail compared to when we're just making beats, but
Yeah, for sure.
that's just a separate thing. Like when
Hmm.
you're mixing a beat, you don't need to do all that because if your intention's to get a placement, then you're gonna go through all that at that stage. I
Yeah.
always just feel like the goal is just to get it sounding as good as possible.
Hmm.
What sounds good to you as well,
For sure.
because
Yeah.
people just
Yeah.
overthink stuff. They'll watch a professional engineer break down a mix, and then they think that they have to use all those same plugins and go through all those same techniques every time they make a beat.
Mm.
And then when you listen to the people's beats who do that, they're just not hitting.
No.
Like there's a reason
No.
that producers' beats are hitting, and it's like that's just today's sonics. It's like
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
love that sound of cranking something into a soft clipper and getting that nice distorted, saturated sound. But then if someone is just trained as a traditional engineer, they might think, no, it's peaking too high, I need to turn that kick down, and then the beat just sounds weak compared to everyone else's beats. So it's each to their own, but I feel like people just way overthink it.
Yeah. For sure. I think, especially in the hip hop trap space, like that's always been a goal for producers, like to get the drums knocking. So I feel like Pharrell and Timbaland came in, and theirs was like hitting different, and then everyone loved it. And then Southside came along, Metro, and theirs were hitting even like harder. So I feel like it's always been
Yeah.
the goal to just get stuff knocking, and it's just like Clippers and stuff like that's allowed us to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. Like there's a guy in my mentorship, a bit of an older guy. His startup template is so crazy. Like he'll have an SSL rack on every mixer track as the
Mm.
when he loads up a project, and then he's got like a mix bus that's got like two compressors on it, doing a lot of compression, and then a compressor on the
Sounds
master. And
intense, man.
it's so much. And he said, I asked him just to make because he's quite inexperienced, so I basically just got him making drum loops at the minute over pre-made samples just so he can get a feel
hmm
for level in drums and stuff. And he sent me it back, and it just sounded really like squashed. And I said, "Can we just look at the project?" I've asked him to do it before. Just open a blank project, put a clipper on the master, and he didn't do it. So I was like, right, let me just show you this R&B track I made, and it was literally I used a couple of Splice samples, but some of my own melodies, some drums, and I hadn't even mixed it down. No, nothing was brought to the master. It was just the
Yeah.
clipper and just leveled. And I said, just listen to these side by side. And I was like, all you're doing is just killing all the dynamics, which is what you want. Like that's what you kind of told me you wanted. So yeah, just strip it back. I said, which do you prefer? And he was like, well, definitely yours. I was like, well, just take everything off there. Like just try it and see how it goes.
hmm
And yeah, I think like I say, people just not 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 in a I think they overcomplicate it just because they want to learn the
Yeah, of
process.
course.
Yeah, I think it's just part of it because I've been there as well. So
Yeah, we all go through that stage in the beginning where we watch those breakdowns of professional engineers, and then we do so much to our mixes, and it sounds worse than when it first started. And then
yeah,
the better you get, the less you actually do. I
for
feel like
sure.
because you just pick good sounds. I think
Mm,
today as well because sounds are digital. If you're making trap, EDM, anything like that, all the sounds are digital. So it's different to like boom bap or like live rock bands or something. So these
yeah.
digital sounds, and with the amount of packs that are out there as well, they've already been pre-processed so much. They would have had transient shapers, compressors, EQ,
Hmm.
saturators, distortion, like whatever's thrown on in the sound design stage. Then when it gets to the beat making stage, people then try and apply all the same stuff again. But they
Yeah.
do it without intention. It's just like, oh, I think that's what I need to do, and then it sounds worse.
Mm,
But I always just try and tell people before you add a plugin, just think about what you're actually trying to do to it and does it need it?
yeah. And it's literally just like a simple question you ask yourself, isn't it? You cycle through sounds, maybe you got a melody playing,
Yeah,
you come onto a snare and you're like, oh shit, that hits. So if it
yeah,
hits, don't need to do anything, just put it in and level it. Like that's it. Don't
yeah,
need to touch it. But yeah, it's like it's just one of those things, and you kind of have to teach yourself to not do it, or maybe when you overdo it so many times, you realize when to use it, later on down the line. Like maybe you do have a melody where, it's like a vocal take and it's,
hmm
part of the beat and it's crazy, got crazy dynamics. It's like, okay, now I need to compress it because now it's jumping out too much. So it's just, yeah, I
yeah,
think it just comes with time, then it time and reps, just figuring out when not to do it because you've done it 1,000 times in the wrong way.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you find mixing your new style and Ocean? Do you find is it a bit different to what we used to do? Is there more like processing on individual tracks and stuff like that?
There can be, but my honestly, like my sound is quite rough and unpolished anyway. So I
Mm,
don't do a ton of like compression and all this kind of stuff, all these fancy plugins. I just do a lot of leveling, a lot of
hmm.
EQing. A lot of mixing for me now is just a stylistic choice rather than necessarily getting it to hit in a certain way.
Yeah, for sure.
I just mix
Yeah.
it to how I like it. It definitely sounds quite rough, but that's the style. And then
hmm
I give it to a mastering guy, and then that's when he'll just polish it, and basically that's when it
Yeah.
sounds like loud and nice and everything.
Hmm.
Yeah. So do you keep anything on your master? Do you have a clipper or a limiter or anything?
Yeah, so if I'm just gonna bounce it out for myself, then I'll put the God particle on. You
hmm
Mm,
guys use that?
I
yeah,
haven't used
sick.
it for a while, but I was using it when I was mixing some vocals.
Hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
I kind of
That's
mess around
cool.
with that, try and get it like as best as I can, and I just use the
hmm
limiter in that. Usually have an EQ. In fact, LB, I was using your mastering template for a very long time. Do you remember the one that you created like 3, 4 years ago?
What that we used in the sessions.
Yeah. And then I got you to
Yeah.
kind of like recreate it on Logic for me. I was using that for a long time.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's just simple, isn't it? But was it reverb, EQ, and the clipper?
Yeah. And there was this other one, the Free
Oh, fresh
Production
Reverb
by
on
air.
the
Slate.
master.
Oh yeah, Fresh Air.
Yeah.
But I actually don't use like the reverb or the Fresh Air anymore. But
How
that
come
was
you
Mm.
have
really good.
reverb on the master?
I learned it from, I don't do it anymore, but I learned it from eight, eight beats.
Oh, okay.
So I was in a session with him and he was like, yeah, like I just put EQ on the master. It's like 0 point, less than a percent mix, like, less than a percent on the dry wet. Obviously kill all the low end of it, like 400 hertz, bring that
Reverb or
EQ.
EQ? I think you just said
Sorry.
EQ then. Did you mean reverb, yeah? You said
Yeah,
EQ on
but
the
like in Valhalla, you'll
Oh,
have like
okay,
the
right.
EQ cut. So yeah, you
Ah,
obviously
okay, yeah, yeah.
cut all
Got it.
the low reflections. Um, some of the highs, just so it's not so obvious, and it just kind of just puts everything in a space very, very subtly. Not a huge decay either, so it's not like overlapping too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just worked really well. Like for trap stuff, it just kind of housed everything in like a bit of a space. But yeah,
Mm.
don't really do it anymore. Um, I think it's just
Again, I
yeah,
think that's just like a stylistic thing. It sounded
yeah, it
Yeah.
was just
different
a little
back
thing
then.
because his stuff was like melodic, sort of guitars, ambient stuff, so it just kind of glued everything together quite nice.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it worked quite well. So I think it was like reverb, fresh air, and EQ, and that's just there. Like if the fresh air was brick pulling, because it's nice to add a bit of shine, but sometimes it makes it sound a bit sharp. So
Hmm.
you put that then the EQ if you want to tame it or even push it more or whatever, just a small amount. And then yeah, clipper. I think it was
Yeah.
T-Rex classic clipper.
Got ya.
Yeah, that was a good combo for a while. It was just quick and easy. You just kind of have it
Hmm.
there ready, and then the T-Rex has got the input gain instead of just like the default, which is handy. You just crank it until you get the right amount of peak reduction,
Yeah.
and then that was it. Yeah.
You guys ever used Ozone?
Yeah. I still use it sometimes.
That's all right for mastering.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I like using Ozone if I'm making a boom bap beat or something, because those drums can be a little bit harder to mix.
Hmm.
Usually, if I'm making drill or something like that, if I add Ozone, it might be too much because I'm already like smacking the kick into the limiter. But with like boom bap or something with more organic drums, a lot of the sounds have been taken from like vinyl records or been muddied up or run through like MPCs or something. So they're a little bit trickier to mix. It still doesn't need like loads of stuff, but I always find like Ozone on the master just brings a bit more out of it for that. So I
Mhm.
still use it for those.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. In
But I
Logic,
try
they
and I
also
use
got
like the clipper first and then run it into Ozone
yeah.
just so that it knows the sound of the clip, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, it's got the pre-saturated sort of clipped sound running into
Yeah.
it. That's quite good, yeah. I saw a thing in Ozone. I think I was watching. I think it was Cosmic Academy's video. It was quite interesting how they talk about mixing low end because like when a lot of I think it's more in the electronic scene, but like a
Hmm.
lot of sort of inexperienced guys would throw Ozone on it, and then they would to get it loud enough, they would just push the limiter at the end. But they have all those different modes, don't they?
Yeah.
Um, and he was like, yeah, you need to cycle through them and then just solo the low end and listen to how the limiter is affecting it.
Mm.
And then most times it was like the I think there's like a clipper version on the limiter, like a clipper like a clipper modulation on there, and it's all that was like
Yeah.
normally there's like two of them that worked really well, that kind of kept the low end sounding like punchy and loud,
Hmm.
which I thought was quite
Yeah.
interesting. It's quite a cool thing to have on as a as a plugin.
There's definitely levels to mixing. Like, yeah, we'll do what we need to do to get it sounding really good and like ready to send out, whatever. But when you sit down with a professional mixing engineer, then it is a whole different story.
Yeah, for sure.
But their job is more to get it. I get it. I guess their job is to get it to a place where it's going to sound good on like all systems as well. Like maybe ready for a stadium event or something like that.
Yeah.
For example, when I sat with Splice's head engineer and I gave him a track of mine to mix with vocals and everything, his process was kind of crazy because he does actually add a lot of stuff. And even with the kick, like a lot of like drill kicks, they just push to the max. And people do like
Yeah.
that sound. Like that's just what drill is, that hard kick. But he'd almost reshape the kick and he'd add like a transient to the beginning of it because he was saying to make sure it's like cohesive across all systems, like there's life in transients. People like squash the transients too much. Everything's just like pushed to the max, so it is flat. And then when it is played on other systems, it's hard to kind of keep that life. So he was almost reshaping the kick and then adding a transient back. You know
Oh
how
wow.
when you're designing kicks, you can add little things at the beginning, like a little noise, or sometimes you'll add like a little hat or
Yeah.
just a little tiny transient at the beginning. So you'd almost reshape it so you still get the transient and the knock. And it was quite good what he was doing. But I think for just for most people, they don't need to do all that.
No,
Nah,
not
that's
at
if
this
you want to go
stage.
granular in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very,
The,
very
the,
granular, and obviously it can be good, and I get people want to learn it, but that's what you have professional engineers for. So unless you're mixing like a whole project yourself and it's going on these big systems, and even still, man, most of the placements I've had, I've probably only been asked for stems about twice.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people have
Literally.
literally just used the MP3 that I've sent in an email, and an
mm.
Yeah.
MP3 is a compressed file, so I at least take the WAV or something, but
I know. Yeah. Literally.
they're just running with the MP3.
You know, for the kick that you're talking about adding transients, there's actually a
Hmm.
plugin that I found the other day called Kick Free. that lets you
Oh, for
like
the
shape a
the
whole kick and
designer.
everything in.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got that. Well, I've got Kick 2. I
sick.
haven't tried 3 yet. It's pretty good,
Yeah,
isn't it? I actually use that to make kicks for kits.
Mm.
nice.
Yeah.
It is good. Why do you use that? Yeah.
I don't use it. I was in a session the other day and someone brought it up and he was using
Mm,
it because
Mm.
he was very he was quite particular with his kicks because I
yeah.
feel like in dance music, if your kick is flat, then everything else doesn't work. So you have to kind of
Yeah.
nail the kick.
Hmm.
Mm.
So
It's
he
like
was
the
just like tweaking it, but I
core.
thought that was a really good plugin. I actually need to grab it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I think gets mixed. It gets misconstrued when it gets to mixing because everyone wants to get know what the right thing is to do and like, oh, maybe my beats aren't hitting, that's why I'm not getting placements. But as long as your leveling is good, 9 times out of 10, it's just your networking that's the issue. It's not
Yeah.
so much the actual uh
Exactly. Yeah.
how loud's the kick compared to the snare or anything. It's just yeah,
All you've got
found
to do
some
is look at the people who you admire for their mixes and their beats. Like if you're making trap, you're gonna probably look at Southside or Metro Boomin or someone like that, and they are
mm,
not going into that detail.
nope.
Most big trap producers, they don't understand mixing to that granular level because you have
No,
engineers there if you need them. Most of the time, they are just boosting stuff into a soft clipper. So if you're trying to sound like those producers, then follow what those producers are doing.
pretty
I
much,
remember
yeah.
hearing a story about Southside. He was on an interview and he was saying when they started bringing beats to sessions and getting engineers to load them up, engineers would be like tweaking his beat for ages, trying to remove the distortion from the 808, and then he'd come back and like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, it's there. It's supposed to be like that." And he'd have arguments with
Mm.
engineers like, "Nah, this is how I want it to be." And
Yeah,
then that became the sound, didn't it? Like distorted 808s, clipped kicks,
yeah,
all of that. But when
literally, man.
engineers first heard that, they were like, "Oh, this is horrible. I need to.
Must have been so
It's gonna take me
foreign.
ages to fix."
Yeah,
Yeah,
imagine
yeah, it must have been
hearing
such
that
a like,
distortion.
yeah, it's mad. But yeah, I agree about like literally, yeah, the Nave beat was an MP3.
Hmm.
I think they did ask for the project file, but I don't even think they ended up using it. And then yeah, Shorty MP3 didn't even ask for stems, no wave, no nothing.
Yeah. Some
So
people
yeah,
are just taking it off YouTube, and I think it
Literally
was
just a
my,
rip in it.
my French the Kid placement. They just took that
mm,
off YouTube, and it's still got the tag in the middle. So they didn't even
Yeah,
like
I
get me.
actually hear it in that song. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's so random because it doesn't need to be there, and I put that on YouTube so that people could buy the one without the tag. I still leave it in the beginning, but it's like I was speaking to his manager. There was no. I didn't even think. I just thought, oh, maybe they've got it or something. I just didn't even
mm,
like think they would have left that in. But then when I heard it on the album, I'm like, why have they left that in? I'm like, shit, they must have just ripped it from YouTube.
crazy man.
So at that level, if you're doing it, what fuck, man, it's
Doesn't
crazy.
matter, literally. Obviously, it's nice to have like that top end sounds, but at the same time, like it can be raw. Like I saw there's this American like country singer. He recorded a song on his iPhone, just guitar and sang, and then uploaded that straight to Spotify. And then
Yeah.
that's like what his biggest song ever. He got like millions and millions of streams. I think just that
Mm.
rawness sometimes is what
Yeah.
people like, especially with that kind of
Mm.
style. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it just goes in waves, doesn't it? There's just a certain sound of the moment, like certain sonics that just resonate with a certain era. Like you had the SoundCloud era, and that was just heavy, distorted, fully like compressed sound.
yeah,
And maybe that was SoundCloud's algorithm after you've like pushed it through there, because I
yeah,
don't know. Obviously, you push it to the max in FL, but then maybe SoundCloud just had a certain compression in that as well. Because
yeah.
all these
Yeah.
platforms sort of compress your sound, don't they? As you upload it, they
Mm,
squash it down.
yeah. But then you got like on the other end as well, like like Jason Joshua.
Yeah.
I think he mixed Dynamite by Tyre Cruz.
Mm.
Apparently that was like the loudness, like peak of the sort of the loudness wars.
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, just listening to that, if you put like the sonics of it are just so flat, like it's so
Mm.
squashed. The drums, the kick just doesn't really hit. Snares not
Mm.
really. It's just all one block. Like I think if you looked at the Wave audio file, it's just like a one huge block.
Yeah.
And then that's thankfully I think that's kind of been pulled back now. A lot of indie artists are coming through, and that dynamic range has come back a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think it's hit a nice middle ground now where it's not like, yeah, just completely crushed. You still get that the life in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess it's all genre dependent as well. Because like yeah, like genre thing is drum and bass. Some of the loudness, someone like was measuring the loudness on that, and it was at like -6 LUFs on some of them. Like it was just stupidly loud. Yeah, insane.
And
But
just speaking of UK stuff as well, have you guys been seeing that trend of UK poo on TikTok?
Oh yeah, I keep seeing that
yeah,
pop
what
up
even
too,
is that? I've not
actually.
even heard of it.
Is it just really like bad music? Is that what they
Yeah,
mean?
I think people were basically putting compilations together of just bad lyrics that have happened in the UK rap scene,
Uh,
in like drill and rap and everything. So it'll be
Right.
like top five UK poo, and it'll just be like bad lyrics from each one. But
Let's
then
check
now
that
I
out.
think because it's catching on that people are intentionally recording just like bad lyrics to try and go viral. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah,
messing about in the studio.
that's funny.
Some of them are funny though.
yeah. That's
What
sick.
a term.
Yeah. No, it's not a good look for the UK, is it, man? We've like
No.
worked hard to establish our rap scene and then now we've got UK Pooh just showing the worst of it.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is that if the US catches on, they probably think this is serious, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll be like, man, these UK guys can rap.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
What's new with you, Jay?
Wrapping up the bundle, so that's coming to an end. That's coming out next week. I just launched the waitlist for that. I haven't checked how many people are on it yet. Um, so yeah, just getting ready for that. There's still a few things I need to change in it. Usually when I make a bundle like that, I'll use it for a while when I'm cooking up, and then that's when you start knowing what it's missing. You'd be like, you know what, this could do with like another kick or some more perks or something like that. So there's a few little bits I need to change and add, but it's looking good. There's almost 1,500 drum sounds in there, five drum kits. There's like an old drill one, a jerk and hood trap one, early 2000s, boom bap, and trap. So it just covers everything that I make and guessing what my
Hmm.
audience makes. I had some live drums done for the boom bap one, some like breaks and fills and like one shots and stuff. So that was cool. So yeah, just preparing for that to be honest. And then video content as usual.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah,
Signature Cactus
of
bundles are
course, yeah.
ready, you know?
Yeah, that's
So
it.
I'm gonna figure out what's next. I want to do an update to Layerizer after
Mm.
this. After I focus on this, I'm gonna go back to Layerizer and see how I could improve that.
Hmm.
'Cause luckily, no one's really complained about anything or said like it's missing loads. Like it kind of just does what it intended to do. There was like one
Yeah,
or two things that I saw because I sent some polls out just to see what people would like, and it was just very minor things. Like someone said it would be good if you could favorite a preset, and we could do with more presets. So I'm going to work on that. And then someone said it would be good if you could have volume automation inside the plugin, which
Mm.
would be good as well because sometimes
yeah,
I'll bounce out the texture file and then you might just like fade it in so it comes up over like 2 or 4 bars. So if I could get some type of volume LFO in there, that would be a nice little addition.
yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. Are you gonna use the guy that coded it to do it all, or are you gonna try and
Yeah,
code it?
I think so. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people make stuff with Claude at the moment, but I'm seeing a lot of shit go out there as well. Like some good stuff, but I feel
Yeah,
like we're getting AI slap with plugins now. I don't know if you
Oh,
guys have
yeah,
noticed it.
100%.
have
Yeah.
you noticed like loads of plugin companies just spawning and hitting you
Hmm.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting loads of emails, and it'll just be like, I can see the site's been built with Claude. I can see the plugins from Claude. I'm like,
hmm,
we're getting to that stage now.
Yeah,
I
maybe
guess
it's not
this
going
is
to
the
be
literally.
new thing.
special anymore to just have plugins like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it makes me, because I wanted to release another plugin, but like not engineers, sorry, developers are still charging a lot. Now I'm thinking, is it going to become harder to sell plugins? I guess if you make something good enough that will sell itself in a way, like you can still
Mm.
solve a problem and release a really good product. But I think with so much slop coming out, it's going to be a little bit trickier.
Yeah,
It makes the investment a bit scarier anyway.
there's less trust. I think it just kills trust in it over across the board.
Yeah.
But then
Um,
it does make it quite easy to stand out if you do make a
yeah, I
really
was
good
gonna say like
plugin.
you've got an advantage in that you've
Yeah,
got
you're right.
brands trust. You've already got that trust built up.
Hmm.
Um, and like honestly, word of mouth as well. Like I mean, I have guys on mentor calls talking. Oh yeah, this guy, well, Karen Deep, sent me a project and he had Layerizer in one of his in on a
Oh,
bunch of
sick.
his tracks. And then yeah, I think like people just I think producers most people aren't stupid. Like when they see a shit plugin, they know it's shit for the most part. It's like there's
Hmm.
no prior sort of like reputation, no reviews and stuff on it. Like people do their for the most part do their due diligence, don't they? So I think
Yeah.
when they see someone like you, they're always gonna pick you over like a brand new company that's claiming to have like a crazy plugin.
Yeah, I think ultimately it's like we spoke about it before, but it's the brand and trust you've built will
Yeah,
outshine anything because people will think, oh, now I can like make some software and create a company and sell it, but then they'll do that, but no one knows who they are, and it's just like
yeah,
there's no trust there.
yeah. And it's not just the plugin, is it? It's like everything that comes with it. Like if they know if there's a problem, they can reach out to you and
Hmm.
it'll be taken care of. Whereas like, yeah, some random cowboy website they've never seen before, it's like probably not going to get that
Yeah,
support either.
I would like to run Layrizer through Claude, like just run the code through it to see if it spots anything or to see if I can make changes in there. That's one thing
Mm,
I'd be down to do because I've already paid the developer, it's already done, so it's not like creating something from scratch. Maybe it could improve it, who knows? So I'm not
yeah,
against it. Like, there's some good plugins that have come out of it, definitely. It's
yeah,
just, it's just like with anything new that comes out like that, when everyone can do it, there's going to be some good stuff and then some bad
yeah.
stuff. So
Have you
yeah.
used Jack's plugin yet?
No,
Jack
it looks
Analysis.
good to be honest. I haven't actually tested it yet. Have you?
It's yeah, it's actually sick to be fair.
Is it?
Um, yeah, really good. Like it's got you can go deep with it and make stuff like granular, but then you can just add like some subtle effects like warmth and like detune
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's yeah, it's quite versatile. I've not even really got stuck into like making my own presets. I've just been clicking through the ones that they've made. But
Yeah, because I saw you can route it almost like analog gear, right? When you
yeah,
move the cables
it's
around.
like a almost like a pedal chain, like an effects chain. That,
So when you move the cables, is that saying, right, go from delay to this, or if you do it the other way, is it just
yeah,
changing the order?
exactly. Yeah, so you can just yeah route the yeah decide what order of effects are going to go in what order, and then they can route to all these LFOs at the bottom. So you can if you're like a sound designer, it could be quite a fun plugin to just
Yeah,
fuck around with.
that's cool. I'll have to try it.
So
Yeah, I like that creators can release plugins now, because for a while it was just the software companies
mm,
who weren't really involved in the community. So it's good that the community can actually make stuff.
yeah, again, it's got to that level where it's fully tailored to the style you want. Like whatever style you make, there's at some point going to be a producer that's made something specifically for it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's gonna
good. I like it.
be producer DAWs next.
Oh,
I
can you
Yeah,
know.
imagine?
Everyone's just got their own DAW.
yeah. I
I
That'd
could
imagine
actually
see
be
that
sick, to be
happening, but who
fair.
knows?
I feel like there's so much that goes into a DAW. It'd be so
Yeah, I
difficult.
know. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, that could be a thing. AI could just whip up a DAW that's a combination of Ableton and FL
yeah,
for those guys that want that, and some of their own stuff as well.
yeah. I've been emailed a couple times from new DAWs that have come about, and I can tell it's kind of just been like put together with AI.
Yeah,
Not really
yeah.
like
That
trying
that
to
that is a tough
push
sell
it.
though, trying to sell a door.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a whole adoption process. That's tough, man.
I thought you got to
What's
catch
what's
people
the
on it. Yeah.
latest DAW to take off? I feel like the ones that are here have just been around for a long time. Like we've had Ableton, FL, Logic.
Maybe BandLab or Soundtrap.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Soundtraps.
I feel like
Helping out.
they what's the word? They appeal to a different kind of audience though. Mainly
Hmm.
just like a hobbyist who wants to try and make something quickly.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's more of like just like the
But to
almost
be
like
fair,
lightweight doors.
FL, Ableton, and Logic to an extent, they all do a great job of keeping on their toes, like constantly updating. So
Yeah.
Mm,
if Fedora wants to try and come around, not only is it a tough sell to get people to use it, but it's also tough to keep up
hmm. Yeah, they got the
because these
infrastructure.
the top three are too good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder how much it would be now if you hired a developer to build a whole door. I don't think one developer could do it. You'd probably have to have a team of developers.
yeah, for
Mm.
sure.
Be an
Yeah,
expensive do.
I'd say it's easily like over a mil, probably even
Hmm.
more. Yeah,
Good to tell.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of a mill, that just reminded me. So check this, my auntie in Canada in, sorry, my auntie and uncle in Canada, they just won a $2 million house.
Oh, sick!
Whoa.
You know when you
What, in
do
like a
those
lottery?
raffles? Yeah, people do those raffles on houses. Say like you pay for a ticket and then you can win a house. So
Yeah.
they won a cottage in, I think it's called Blue Mountain. I don't know. I
Hmm.
think I've been there as a kid, but I can't remember. It's probably a nice, basically a nice area for a cottage a bit further up north, and you've got the lake near you. Looks sick. It looks like a fucking really nice cottage with
Oh
land
man.
and everything. Worth 2.3 million and $50,000 in cash to go with it.
Amazing. That is
Damn.
Can
so sick.
believe it. Mum called me
That's
yesterday.
insane.
Yeah. I've never known anyone to win something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So they're gonna move there, or is it gonna be more like a holiday home?
I don't know, because to be fair, they've got a really nice house at the moment. They bought it a while back,
Hmm.
and the value's gone up a lot because just the area's become more popular now, and house prices have rocketed anyway. But the house that they're in, they've got like a good bit of land. They've got a pool there and everything, and it's just the two of them. They're like touching 70 as well, so I don't know. They literally just found out the news yesterday, I think, so they're
Mm,
probably just taking it in for now.
Yeah.
But I guess you've got a few options. You could sell the house you're in and move up there, sell the new house and keep the 2 mil,
yeah.
or fucking keep both and do what you want, I guess, at that age.
Yeah. Yeah. Pass it down to the family.
What would you do?
Don't know. I'd keep it for a while, enjoy it, and then
Yeah, I'd want to
decide.
move in for a little bit just to experience it.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
why not? Yeah.
Near a lake as well. It sounds like a nice peaceful area.
Do they do those raffles often, or is it kind of like, oh, let's just try it? And then
I
they,
don't know, because it's Canadian. I've never heard of it, but
yeah,
I've seen them pop up around here. I think there's one. I always see them coming up in like Cheshire and stuff. There'll be some big house that goes up for raffle.
yeah,
You never
seen
think
that.
to enter those things, do you?
Win this house for 50p or something. But then like you go on the
Yeah.
website, or like it's even like 1p or something, but then you can buy as many tickets as you want. So obviously that
Yeah.
ups your chance. So then everyone they see the
Yeah, and
first
he
prize.
he only bought one ticket, so
Oh
start
my
saying
Oh
to me,
God.
wow.
sometimes people buy
People
like 10
buy
tickets
How
thousands.
randomly.
much did he buy the ticket for? Did he say?
I'm not sure, but he didn't even know that he won it yesterday. So my brother who lives there, he enters the same one, and he checked to see if he'd won. And then it came up with my uncle's name. He was like, "No way!"
What?
And then it came up as the area. So he called my uncle. He was like, you won a house." They were like, "No way!" So then they checked. So they were like, "Oh my God!" And then they spoke to them on the phone and everything. It was confirmed. So he didn't even realize he'd won until my brother saw his name.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's so cool, man.
Didn't
Have you seen that guy that wins the lottery in the UK? He wins 76 million pounds, and they posted the phone call of him finding
Okay, I've
out,
seen this.
and it's the most British response ever. The guy's like, so I just got a ticket. I think I might have won some money. I just want to, try it, just run the numbers, and he gives him the numbers, and he goes, well, mate. He sat down. He's like, yeah. He goes, you've just won 76,400 something thousand. And he just goes quiet. He goes, that's all right, isn't it? And that was it. He's like, that's a few quid, isn't it? He's like, yeah, it is, mate. Yeah.
Still find the negative to say about it somehow. He's
Yeah, he's
British.
like, yeah, it's all right.
Oh
It's not
yeah, but
18
I'll
mil,
get
is it?
taxed on it.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
So,
What would you do if you won that amount? Would you take it in one payment, or would you? Because they can split it up, can't they? They pay it over like a certain amount of years, like as a salary
Yeah.
almost. What
What
would
is
you
that to
guys do?
save on tax or something, or just
I'm not sure.
I think
I
I
think
think
it's
some
just like
people
a,
$50 million?
prefer to just like space it out so that they don't have to worry about the discipline behind it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm taking it. I
Yeah,
feel
I'll
like
take
Same.
I've
it.
got enough
And take the
discipline.
whole thing.
I don't want it to be in control of someone else. So then one year, oh, there's complications. We're not able to send
Yeah,
it.
although we
I
can't
want to
send you
see it in my
this.
bank.
Yeah, I'll take it all. What would you do? Would
100%.
you put it into like a just super safe, like stocks and bonds account, or ISA or something? Not all of it, but
70
like a
mil.
decent chunk.
70 mil is a nice amount, man. I'm definitely buying a house to just pay out, like buy outright.
Just
So
buy
there's
a
no
house,
mortgage
yeah.
or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Um,
guess you could do like all your big purchases first, then it.
yeah. Get your big purchases out of the way, and then keep a good amount in a stock size, S&P. Let that
Yeah.
build.
And just let
I'd
it
have
build.
fun with it as well.
Well, you could just live off of the
Interest,
interest.
probably. Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
if you've got like, let's say you spend, so let's say you get 80 mil, you spend like 10 mil just getting everything set, house, whatever you want, just get the
Yeah.
family straight. You put like 20 mil in there, you could probably, yeah, the interest, you could probably,
20
I don't know,
mil, the interest on that is going to be insane. I
you
was,
could live up,
I,
yeah.
I saw that if you put 2 mil in, it's roughly like 100 grand a year,
Is
or
it?
like
Wow.
80 grand a year. So
You're
that's
laughing.
livable, isn't it?
That's so comfortable. Like you can say yes to any plans. You can
Yeah.
yeah, like you do anything, like 3 or 4 holidays a year,
It's
travel,
like
do
a
what you
good,
want.
if you're being conservative, maybe like 6 to 7 grand a month, but that's like a
Yeah.
really good wage. That you remember,
hmm
you're not even doing nothing for it. It's just
You're
interest.
doing it's just there, and that it's not even touching your original money. That's just money growing on
And
top
that's
of it.
2 mil. So if it's
How
20
how
mil,
much did you
that's
say
like,
would come out of 2 mil?
Something like
so if
100K.
I calculated, if you put in 2 mil, on a
Yeah.
conservative level, you should make about 100 grand a year. But they say don't take out 100 grand, take out like 80 grand just for the inflation.
Yeah.
So 80 grand every year, that's like, I think it's like 6 or 7 grand a month, or roughly around
Yeah.
that.
Let's see. So if you put
Yeah,
like
you
50
chilling,
mil in,
man.
what if I put 50 mil in a stocks S&P 500? What interest is that?
I think it
50
averages like
mil.
15% over like since it started. So I guess I was like 14% or something.
Yeah, Barry's done it. Some places say 10, some
Yeah.
like 8, but yeah, I think like between 10. Somewhere around 10 is like supposed to be
That's
realistic,
Yeah.
which
roughly
is a
4
nice
million
amount.
a year in interest. If you, so I just did the maths, yeah. If you do conservative 8% growth every year, 4 million you'll get back out of it.
Damn.
Wait, sorry, I don't think that's right.
Of what? If you
Of
put in how
50
much?
mil.
50 mil. 4
Let me
mil,
just
bro.
double
You're
check that.
making 4 mil a year for doing
Yeah, 4
nothing.
mil.
That's bonkers, bro. That is insane.
4 mil, how much did you say?
That's at 8%.
Oh, okay.
It's on the bottom end, yeah.
And
That's so
that's
crazy, bro.
300 grand a month, basically. Just like 330 grand a month.
That's
What, 4
crazy.
mil? Are you sure? If you put 4 mil in there?
I did 8% of 50 million is, yeah, it says 4 mil.
Mm.
Trying to math it. My math's terrible. That's one thing
So what's
I like
10% of
AI
50
for.
mil? 5 mil.
I
Yeah,
know
that
AI
sounds
can
about
get it
right.
wrong.
Sounds about right. 10% is 5 mil, innit? And then they'll be off, yeah, 4
Mm.
mil. Here's a question
So
then.
yeah, free.
What would you get? Let's say you get the 80 mil and you've not put any money in savings yet. What would be like a dream house? Not in terms of like the price of it, but just what you'd want from in a house.
Probably multiple homes, in it.
Yeah,
One in like
hot,
4 different cities.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a city house, a hot country in the sticks, maybe like a house in the snow so you can go skiing or whatever.
What if it's just one
But
dream
yeah, let's
house?
just say forever home, you're gonna get that place and that's gonna be like maybe the one you pass down or whatever. Like or not even that, but like what would be your ideal living space be if you were if you could only live in one house and you had that money?
I think I don't know where I'd want to be. I think I'd want to be near some water. I feel like that
Mm.
just gives
Yeah,
you some type of calmness. I want some land. Probably have a little like a gym in the garden or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so near water, ideally a nice climate. Um, the house itself,
So you leave in Manny then?
yeah,
Yeah.
think it'd have to go. Although I do like Valley, to be fair. There's some nice areas as well, like some nice
You can get
areas
a
in
nice house
Cheshire, and
in like Cheshire
yeah.
and that, innit?
Or where's that area where all the footballers move to? Forgot the name of it now.
Chapel Heath or Heaton?
Nah, there's
I don't know.
it'll come to me, but
Oh,
yeah, there's
the Golden Triangle, like Alderley Edge and that.
Alderley Edge. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. But
That
yeah,
would be nice.
and what is it like? Just the two of us living there, just me and Kira.
Mhm.
Probably don't need that much space, do you? But I think ideally you just want a house like by itself, so you're not joined onto anyone. You've got your own land, your own like big gates and stuff to park all your nice cars that you're buying. Gym in the garden,
Yeah.
near some water. Not asking for too much.
No. Yeah. By
Why
you,
would you think
Ocean?
you want?
I'd have to split it up because I need a couple of vibes in it. I
Mm.
need an apartment in New York. I need something by the beach, and then I'll probably just do like an apartment here, maybe a townhouse in London, and just split between the four or the three or whatever.
Mm.
I don't know if I would have just one house as like a forever house. I think I need to split it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I heard that.
What about you?
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, probably the same. But if I could only have one, then it would
You
be
a cabin by
like,
the lake type of guy or a cabin in the woods
mm,
type of thing.
I'd need to be near like a bit of life. So
Yeah.
like, I think I need a bit of like vibe. So like, yeah, it'd have to be a detached. I wouldn't need a massive house, but I'd be more like you, like the more like the land to be more important because I feel like a house gets so big, but then like most times you spend most of your time in one or two rooms anyway. So what's the point in getting like a 20 bed house or something?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, fairly decent sized house, but not too crazy. Decent amount of land, tennis court, basketball court, gym, studio. Um, and that'd probably do me. Then I'm like, I don't know if I'd want that because then it's you're living in a compound. You can just put like
Yeah, you
you don't
never
need to
leave
leave the
type
house.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
maybe you still want to actually go to the gym.
yeah, I probably would to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have a home gym because it's too isolated. You'd want like yeah,
Yeah,
just
I guess.
around.
It's the only time we leave the house these days.
Yeah. You could probably just like get an industrial block and make your own gym and then just have your friends come through so you don't get any dickheads like breaking the equipment. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, plenty of
Would you
land,
still
decent
do?
house.
Would you guys still, let's say, 50 mil landed in your accounts tomorrow? Would you still be doing what you're doing? Would you still be making YouTube videos?
Yeah,
Um,
I think so. But
I'd still
I
be
just make what I
making
want, man.
music. Definitely.
Yeah.
I might not be bothered about some things. I'd probably still make like some YouTube content, yeah, but it'd be a bit more relaxed because there'd be no
Mm,
pressure for views or anything. I'd just be like, cameraman, come pull up. I'm making a beat today. Just film it, do your thing, put it out.
yeah, yeah.
Invite people around for sessions and just film that type of thing. I think it would just be more natural content if it wasn't
Hmm.
relying on anything. If I didn't need any extra money, then maybe the content would become a bit more relaxed. But I'd still be making music, and yeah, probably I'd still be making content some type of way anyway.
Hmm.
You'd make like the most bougie cook-up video ever. Like 10 camera
Yeah,
guy, like 10 cameramen, red cameras. Just make like the most over-the-top cook-up video
yeah,
for no reason.
yeah, yeah. I'd probably just end up outsourcing like a lot of stuff. I'd want something to
Mm.
keep the business going. I mean, 50
Yeah.
mils loads. I'm sure you could find a way to burn through it if you were going crazy, but
Mhm.
I'd still be working. What about you?
Sure.
Yeah, 100%. I'd still, honestly, I'll probably live the same day. Just everything would
Yeah,
be nicer. Just,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I kind of go to a nice gym already, but like for example, if I cook, I'll use like the best of ingredients with the
Yeah,
nicest
sure.
plates and the nicest forks. You know, just some dumb rich shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. You just be getting the best of
Just
the
the
best
quality of
quality.
everything will go up, but pretty
And
much
then
exactly the
traveling as
same
well.
day.
You know, you'd be flying
Just
business or first class
business all the
everywhere,
time. Come on.
five-star hotels and resorts. I feel like
Yeah.
that's how life would change. You right, you'd just be having better experiences of the stuff you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, just travel more. Just do way more travel. Just completely
Hmm.
free to do whatever then, aren't you, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that would be. You know what? This is such a random tangent. There's actually like a YouTube channel that I stumbled across maybe like a year or two ago, and the guy's whole channel is basically interviewing lottery winners
Mm.
because he won the lottery himself. So he
Hmm.
just started interviewing other lottery winners to like make a community out of it, and quite a few of them would like take a year or two off the first year and just travel
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just do it like in a really nice way. That's probably like such a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You take your laptop with you, you can still make your music, but just go live
It
some
would be
life.
so free, just like one day you wake up, it's like, I'm gonna go to Ibiza for a couple of days, and you get
Yeah.
bored of Ibiza, and it's like,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could just
let's
book
just
it
go
on the
to,
day because price is an
yeah,
issue. You just fancy going somewhere, you book it on the day, you go, jobs are good.
maybe not even pack clothes like that. You just buy clothes when you land.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd probably have a slower start to the morning as well, because right now I'm like, right, wake up, gym, come back, eat, straight to work. I probably,
Mm.
if there's no pressure to like earn that extra money, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna get up, go gym, might do a yoga class, who knows?
Yeah, yeah.
And then go out for
Oh
breakfast
man.
somewhere, come back, and by the time you
Massage.
start making music, yeah, massage, and then you start
Yeah,
work at like 12, 11, make music for a good 4 hours. And it's like, right, that's all I need to do now. I've got it
that's
out
my
my
day.
Hmm.
system.
Yeah, yeah, man. Do you think people would
What?
change around you though? Do you think like we do this podcast and we're like, right, I'm not paying for this podcast anymore. You got it, Jay. You cover it.
Ooh,
Would you even
maybe.
tell anyone though?
I'd keep it low key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There'd be
for sure.
signs. There'd definitely be signs, but I won't announce it. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
going in the paper like when people win it over here.
Hmm.
yeah,
You know, when they take the picture together and it's like, we've won 100 million. I'm never doing that. You just
Nah.
become an instant target.
yeah. That's
We'll
true.
just see the signs, just the green cactus Lamborghini
Yeah, I'd have
with the
this like
cactus.
iced out cactus chain, like big
Yeah.
grills,
Yeah,
got a little diamond cactus on each tooth.
yeah,
What
yeah. You
whip
want
would you
to
buy?
flaunt it, would you?
What's that?
What whip would you buy? What car would you have?
What
Something
car?
like a Porsche Cayman or Boxster, something like that.
Mm.
A Boxster. You won't get a Boxster if you're a millionaire. You get a 911 or something.
Yeah, but that's how you got to keep it a bit low key, you
Yeah,
know.
true. Yeah.
Maybe just get a Range Rover or a G-Wagon, something like that. Nothing
Or
too
drug
too.
dealer's car.
Not
Drug
I
like a
lords.
Bugatti or something.
I always like
Yeah.
G-Wagons, but I've gone off them a little bit because I've just seen so many of them now.
Yeah, they
Mm.
used to be cool because they weren't as popular, but I think they're
Yeah,
a lot more popular now. Um,
I've seen them
so I'd
everywhere
get
in the
that.
States. I think when I was in LA, because you can have
Mm,
them as a work truck, can't you?
Mm.
yeah, yeah. But
That's next level.
I'd get like an old Merc, like a really old Merc, like a 230e, but then just have it fully stripped and like modern, like the shell's old, but
Yeah.
the inside's all perfect and reliable and everything.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
cool.
yeah, I just love old car shapes over new ones. Like I'd always take an older car over a new one.
That'll probably be another thing, wouldn't it? You'd just have a few. You'd need options. You'd want your weekend car, your day to day, getting
Your
around,
sport car, your
some
big
type of
car.
SUV. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What things would you stop then? Obviously, you'd be still making music, but say you won 50 mil, would you stop anything that you're doing day to day, any work related stuff?
Hmm. I don't know, man.
Maybe just like never doing certain contents again.
Yeah,
Like
for
maybe like a
sure.
tutorial. I'll probably not that I hate tutorials, but it'd probably be like even less tutorials just when I actually feel like doing it.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth yeah. What about you, Jay? Would you switch anything up?
Yeah, I think not loads. I think like I was saying, just change the content a bit. Maybe I'd just be a lot more relaxed with it. I
Hmm.
wouldn't, because there'd be no pressure for views, or maybe you would secretly still have that pressure because you wouldn't want to see your channel go down. But
Yeah, because it's not about that, is it? It's like, yeah, you don't want to see it go in the
yeah,
wrong direct in the wrong direction.
yeah. So it's hard to say. I'd like to think that I'd maybe just focus a bit more on music side of stuff because
Mm,
there's certain things that we do because we need to pay the bills. So we release kits, we do sponsors, that type of thing. And even if it's
yeah,
aligned with our brand and what we're doing, you might just put that pressure off to be like, you know what, I don't even need to drop kits. I'm just gonna make music. I
yeah,
might do film sessions. I might have a couple more sessions because even if you don't get, even if the song doesn't come out, it doesn't matter because you're not relying on that placement money or anything, but you're still just like having fun doing whatever. So you
yeah.
just probably do things on your terms. Like maybe you'd have a nice studio somewhere and you just invite people when you want and
Could
maybe
hire
just
a
go.
manager just to be like just line up sessions with these kind of artists and then
Yeah,
just do them. Yeah,
yeah. So I'd probably just have a bit more fun with it like that. Maybe I'd invest in some projects just because I can and there's no pressure for it to do well. I might like shout some
Yeah.
mm,
artists that I like and be like, let's go in on this and put a project out together. And then I'd get someone to film those sessions and maybe put those out as a content. So I'd
yeah,
still be uploading stuff, but yeah, it would be less tutorial based and more just whatever I'm doing, just documenting what I'm actually doing.
yeah,
Hmm.
for sure. I feel like
Um,
it'd be better to look back at as well instead of like tutorials, more of like a
yeah,
every journal of your life you can look back at.
yeah. The best videos have always been the ones when other people have been involved. Like we've just rented a studio and we've just cooked up, and it's just been
Yeah,
natural. They're always the best videos to make. They just don't perform as well, and they're not
yeah,
the best for like kit sales and stuff like that.
yeah. It's more of like a connection type thing, like a relationship builder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hmm But apart
yeah,
from that, I'd still probably be doing the same shit. Still be going gym. Still be eating well. This is how I know I'm turning old, man, because I was genuinely excited to find a local farm shop the other day. I
Oh
never
man,
knew the whole time I've
farm
moved here,
shops are the best.
that's
bro.
so
Because
good.
I
The
never knew, right?
best.
Because when I moved here, there was one literally just like walking distance up the road, so I was excited to go there. And when I went in there, it was just shit. Like, just nothing looked good. It looked like it just been deserted. But then whenever I'm driving around here, there's always hills and stuff, and I'm thinking, how can there not be a good farm shop with a local butchers and bakers and that type of thing? So then I was doing some digging, and then I found this one that's like literally a 7-minute drive. So I went there, and it was sick. Local butchers just like get everything locally sourced. Eggs are just
Trust
from like
me.
the farm up the road.
Yeah, that's
Eggs are
cool.
just grown there. They make their own
This
honey.
is
So I
this
went
is
in,
my
I spent
whole
like a
thing,
hundred
bro.
pound just on like one basket. I'm like, right, give me that local honey, give me everything.
I swear this is like one of the main reasons why I gotta get rich. It's just so I can eat
Eat the best
and
foods.
buy good ingredients from these
Yeah,
kind of farm shops and shit.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Raw honey, bro, life
Yeah,
changing.
Yeah, this was like £9 for a tub of honey, but they literally
But
make
it's
it there.
worth it
Like they
though.
have their own bees and stuff,
it's
and it's
worth
so
it. Yeah,
nice.
sure.
To be honest, it's not, you're spending more, but you're not spending that much more. Like if you decide to not eat out a couple times a month, because eating out is expensive now. You can go to fucking like Nando's for two people and spend £50 if you're paying for both.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, all right, don't do that twice a month. You've got an extra 100 to spend on good quality
Actual good
food.
stuff. Yeah,
And
It's doable.
it tastes like so good that it low key you don't even want to eat out anymore
Yeah.
yeah,
once you get that quality. That
Like now I know that's
yeah.
there. We were like Friday nights. I'm like, let's not go out for food. Let's go to the butcher's, get some steaks, and just have that.
yeah.
Way
Literally. Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah, I feel like steaks are always a most. I feel like they're way more likely to be disappointing than good if you go to a restaurant and eat a steak.
Yeah.
'Cause they're so
You go to like a
expensive.
pub and you spend like £30 and it's a shit steak.
It's a shit steak. Yeah, it's like no, go to the butcher. You can get one that's twice the size for less, and then you just cook it yourself. And it's not that. I mean, it's not that difficult to make a good steak.
Nah, not if you've got a good quality steak to start with.
Do you
Yeah,
think this is a thing of maybe just getting older? Because I've definitely been
I
on
think
that
so.
wavelength, Jay. And if you asked me like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, cooking and things like that. That was just like of no interest. But now I'm literally in butchers, like analyzing, like where's this one from,
Yeah.
asking questions. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
There's definitely a health kick in general across the board. Even
yeah,
Gen Zs are more into it rather than going out and drinking loads. You've got all
mm,
the biohackers, like it's everywhere on socials, isn't it? Then you have like you ready your booze and just people that are constantly saying how bad food is. Brian Johnson as well. So there's obviously a rise of looking after yourself. People can go too far with it, I think, sometimes, and
Oh yeah, for
like scared
sure.
to eat
yeah,
anything. Obviously, there's extremes on both ends, isn't there? But
mm,
yeah, it's probably a mix. Like I think when you get a bit older, you do start thinking about your health way more. You want to eat better stuff. Because when you're young as well, you don't have the luxury of even thinking about that because you might not have the funds. So you just
yeah.
like, right, Aldi, I can get a full
Chicken
shop for like
noodles,
40
yeah,
pound and then it's just done.
yeah.
But
I genuinely find it enjoyable though as well, just actually cooking a very good meal.
yeah,
Hmm.
It's just,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
nice, satisfying.
It's so satisfying. It's like another way of creating,
it's
Yeah,
true.
it's
of
very
making
creative.
music.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your schedule now? Are you eating the same thing every day? Like, do you have a meal plan and you just stick into that every day
Nah,
or?
I don't have a meal plan. I wouldn't say I eat what I want, but then again, I never crave anything crazy. Like I don't. It's very rare that I'm gonna crave like a KFC or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
Mm,
yeah.
like to make really good quality meals at home. Like literally,
yeah.
this morning I went to the fish. Well, I went to like the Japanese fishmonger. Bought like this sushi, tuna, sushi salmon. Came home, prepped it as poke, and I've got it marinating in the fridge for later. Like shit like
Ooh,
that.
that's
Nice,
good.
nice man.
That's
Probably going
just
to
I
be
know
those.
that's on my vibe right now.
So it's
Yeah,
Especially
different
like
meals every day.
yeah, depend. Sometimes it depends. Some like this week I've just been making like a hamburger bowl. So it's just like lean mince with this Big Mac sauce that I make and potatoes, and I've had that like a few times.
that sounds good.
But today I was like, you know what? Let's switch it up. I haven't had fish in a while,
Hmm.
so I'll
Yeah.
do that.
We're going to be those. When you go to a supermarket and there's like an old person just like analyzing every single like tray of chicken. Well,
Yeah.
that's going to be we're
Have you
turning into those
seen
people.
The
the
supermarket stuff is
TikTok?
kind of gross though. Like,
Yeah, it's not
really.
great. It
When you
isn't
see
great.
the videos of those mass-produced chickens in the farms and stuff, like they're just all cramped up and then pumped full of
Yeah,
shit. They like force
Hmm.
feed them to make them grow quick, and like it is kind of gross, really.
yeah, it's bad.
It tastes way better when you do go to a butcher's.
It tastes.
Yeah,
You actually do taste the difference, and low key kind of feel the difference too.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There's a good documentary on Netflix with Mo Gilligan. I don't know if you guys have
Oh
seen
yeah, I
it.
watched it the other day. Did you see it? Yeah.
I've still got to finish the last 20, but yeah, it's good so far.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I saw him advertise that a while back, so I had it in my, you can set it to remind me on Netflix. So yeah, I watched it the other day. It was good
Mm.
Sort of about the chicken industry, and he's eating fried chicken every day basically to see like what it
for 30
does.
days. It reminded me of that Super Size Me, the McDonald's
Mm.
one
Mm. Yeah,
years
that's
ago.
good stuff. Yeah,
Man, I felt gross just watching it to be honest. Like eating,
mm.
Yeah.
because it was not like he was making fried chicken himself. He was going to all the places in America, wasn't he? All the probably like Wendy's and KFC and
And it's way more intense,
yeah,
Yeah.
the
they'll
American
have like
version of
50
whatever.
ingredients in fried chicken. It's crazy.
It's mad, isn't it?
But yeah, I mean, I feel gross after just one meal. It is good in the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Like every now and again,
Yeah,
a little cheat meal, like it's good, but you do feel gross after. Like as soon as you finished eating, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
yeah, literally.
I had a Five Guys for my cheat meal this week. So we usually go on a date night. We try to do
Hmm.
something like once a week, whether it's like cooking or we'll go out or we'll just go for a coffee or something. Turned out to be Five Guys this week. I haven't had one of those in ages.
How
They
was
are
And
it?
good.
it was good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah, they are good.
Haven't had one in ages either. But it used to slap.
Yeah.
Mm.
Usually for my cheat meals like that, I like Asian inspired food. I like something like I really like Thai food, stir fries. And if you went to Wagamama's or something, I know they're everywhere, but you can find local ones similar as well. But
Hmm.
Yeah.
that's my type of food. What would you have for a cheap meal? Like what's your go-to?
Tell you what, I like a good curry house.
Really, like an Indian curry.
True British man.
Proper, yeah, proper British, good curry
They are
house.
good. I'm not, yeah, they are good, man.
Yeah,
That's enough when you feel kind of gross after, because you have
yeah,
curry, rice, naan bread, poppadoms, like you
so
go
heavy,
in,
man,
don't you? And then at the end,
so
you
heavy.
fuck.
And everyone's drinking like Tiger or whatever it is they sell there
Yeah.
as well. It's just the worst combination. But I'm not an idiot anymore. I used to get like a madras or like something really hot and then always regret it the next day. Now now I'm just like sag or like something mild but just tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Ocean? What's your cheat meal?
Could be anything from like a pizza to Mexican food.
Oh yeah, nice.
Um,
Burritos. Can't believe I didn't say burritos.
yeah, that's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of depends. Mainly that, I'd say.
Yeah.
This podcast is so random, man. At first, we're like
Literally, we just jumped around,
deep
innit?
into mixing, every food producer focus, and at least
Yeah,
we
that's
did it the
so
other way
bad.
around this time, though. That's
Yeah, normally we
probably a better way of doing it. You can get all
yeah,
the gems in the first half, and then if you want to stick around for some shit talk, then
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's normally we talk shit for the first half, everyone's left, and then we talk actually get into the good stuff at the end. So
Have you seen that TikTok? Like when guys go with their girlfriends to Sephora or one of these shops, and we're kind of just
oh
like
yeah,
standing around completely bored, like what's going on?
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
It's like the opposite for like guys who are in like butchers or high-end
Yeah.
supermarkets, and the girls are just like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it is these days.
I
yeah.
saw a clip of that. There's a guy like looking at a car engine, like he's in like a car show, and the girl's just like, I wish I could understand like why he likes this so much.
Mm.
Mm,
It's the
that's
same
yeah,
as
that is
everyone.
definitely one.
Yeah.
Now for girls love going to like Home Sense or IKEA.
Oh my
Oh my
Oh,
days.
it's
God.
the
They love
worst, man.
IKEA.
And then you can't win because they're saying it's like for the home and it's for the two of us, and if we didn't go, then we wouldn't have the nice home we've got. But then I'm like, but it's so boring. It's like I get it, I
Awful.
Trust
understand,
me.
but you
IKEA is the
secretly
worst
love
because
it. You secretly love it as well. They act like they're doing it for both of you, and they are, but they just love it.
they just go it, man. IKEA is the worst because it's not. You can't just go to what you want. You have to go through the whole shop to
Yeah,
get there,
Hmm.
and and by the time you get there, you've picked up like 20 things.
we were having this discussion the other day because just needed some. We broke a few plates, so we're like, oh, we need new plates, and she's like, oh, I've seen some in IKEA. Like, let's just run in. I'm like, you can't just run in to IKEA.
You
I
can't
Oh,
went,
the
just
I've
go.
biggest
been
lie that
on
was ever
that trip
told.
before.
We'll just
You've
pop
got,
into IKEA.
yeah, I'm like, you can't
As
just run in.
revenge,
You've got to
maybe you
go
should just
through.
take her to Guitar Center or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
No.
I'm taking her to the butcher's today, so to be fair, she actually likes a farm shop, so it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take her to a car shop or something.
Nice. Nice.
What are you both doing
Alright.
this weekend?
A lot, man. Just travel back travel back tomorrow night. So spend the day here, fly back, and then I've got like a friends having like a barbecue at their place. So
Nice.
pretty much it, man. How about you?
Sick.
Not really got plans this weekend. I've got my niece's birthday tomorrow, so I just need to go to that in Huddersfield for a little bit. But
Hmm.
apart from that, yeah, nothing. Done all my gym sessions, so got the weekend pretty much free. I'll probably just do some light stuff on a laptop,
Yeah.
some like research stuff, or maybe just work on a couple sounds for the kit, prepare for the launch.
Yeah. It's good. Nice
Hmm.
chilled one then.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about
What are you
you,
doing,
Ocean? Just
Ocean?
get back into the routine.
No, tomorrow's Dublin. So I fly to Dublin in the morning,
Oh,
play that
really?
show
That's
at night.
No way. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Where's the
Damn.
show?
it's gonna be at Dublin Sky Towers. I think it's like
Sky
I think, I
Tower.
think, yeah, I think it's meant to be like a really nice venue.
Nice. What time you starting?
I think my set is at 10, either at 9 or 10, one of the two. I need to double check.
Okay.
Mm.
So I play that. I'm gonna meet up with Ibs as well. Ibs is coming,
Oh, no way.
Oh, nice.
and then fly back on Sunday.
Right. I didn't know it was this weekend. I would
Yeah,
have come to be honest. I would have made a little trip out of it. I'm sure you told us a while back.
no, good man. Should be good. And then when I come back though, I can't wait because I'm gonna come back and I'm going to the village, like literally in the mountains,
Oh yeah.
Mm.
like
What,
super
in Spain?
isolated. Yeah. One, because it's just too hot in Madrid right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's quite dead in the summer. No one's really here.
Right.
But two, I just want to like have a few days where I kind of did this one time in Thailand when I went to the middle of nowhere just to make music and do nothing
Oh,
else
I
but
remember
make
that.
music.
You filmed it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that again. Just literally just cook up for a couple of days. No
Yeah.
distractions. I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice one. Yeah, sounds good.
I wouldn't mind doing that with like say if there was an artist you're working with just to go away for a couple of days and actually like get a project done.
Yeah,
Hmm.
be sick. It was quite nice in Cyprus actually. Did it with Bond. Made like a few songs.
Yeah.
Which was quite nice.
I know we spoke about it last week, but that Charlie Rocket interview kind of changed my whole perception of projects. And you know how we were always saying just do singles. It's not really worth it doing projects anymore. He just had a completely different outlook on it. And the way he
Hmm.
was wording it is think about all the stuff you remember an artist by. It's always like an album that you loved that you go back to. He
Yeah.
was
Hmm.
saying people need to stop with the EPs, man. It's lazy. No one says, "Ah, can you remember that EP from so and so?" It's like no one ever
Yeah.
says that. It's like they had this one project. They might have put 10 out, but there'll just be like one album that you fucking love, and it's like
Yeah,
maybe
for
there's a
sure.
hit from the album as well. So it's like increase your chances of getting that hit by putting more projects out. I was like, I guess that's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
it's always good to be prolific and
Hmm.
just release like tons of like imagine looking back in 20 years and you've just released like an album or a large project like at least every 2 years.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
so sick to have that catalog, that body of work.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Actually, man.
So I'd want to do a producer album at some point featuring other people.
Yeah.
Hmm.
DJ Khaled style. Be cool.
Hmm. But yeah, man, should we wrap up there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, good catching up, boys. We'll see everyone next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys.